They say your reflection is just light bouncing back, but mine started doing something else last week. At first, I thought it was just a trick of tired eyes. My reflection's eyelids fluttered a moment after mine. Its smile was delayed by a heartbeat. It was subtle, so subtle I almost gaslit myself into believing it. But by the third night, the lag was impossible to ignore. My reflection was blinking out of sync, and sometimes its hands would linger at its sides while mine fidgeted with my phone. I kept telling myself it was stress, or maybe a side effect of those new sleeping pills. Last night, everything changed. I woke up around 2 a.m. to the creak of the medicine cabinet. When I shuffled into my tiny bathroom, every light flickered, and there it was, my reflection, or whatever it was now, staring back at me with a gaze I'd never worn. Its lips curled into a smirk as it pressed its palms flat against the glass. I was frozen, watching as it lifted one hand and began to tap, tap, tap in a rhythm that didn't match my own trembling fingers. It pushed harder, and the glass began to bulge, warping around its hand as if the mirror were melting. I stumbled back as the surface cracked, lines spider-webbing from the point of pressure. My reflection's eyes were wide, hungry, delighted. Then it leaned forward, pressing its mouth to the split in the glass, and I heard it whisper, not with my voice, but in a voice like static and broken radio, "Let me in. I remember what you did." It was grinning, teeth too many, too sharp, as if it knew some shame I'd buried deep. I grabbed my electric toothbrush, the only thing within reach, and smashed the glass. Shards rained into the sink, but for a split second, in the web of cracks, I saw its face, still grinning, still watching. If you ever notice your reflection blinking out of sync, don't wait. Don't let it get as close as I did. Because after the glass shattered, I heard the whisper again, echoing from behind the shards, "You can't hide from me anymore." And now, every reflective surface I pass, I feel eyes waiting, just a second behind.